Hey, all right, how are we doing? And David, nice. What's up, man? How are you? Having a good evening? All right. I would like to play a few games. Shall we? Man, it's been a minute. I hope everyone is having a good evening. Just wanted to do a little intro. I'm Zura, joining from Dallas, Texas. Let's go. Playing against Alefor. What's up, Octopus? Octopus, where are you joining from? Where are you from? Okay, we're playing the Indian defense. This is an old Indian defense, I think that's what it's called. We could just play bishop e2. A very interesting way to play this, I think, is play with long castle. Do we go long castle? Let's go. That would be a good way to start. Let's attack this pawn. Good way to start the first game. Okay, I was attacking that. He kind of deflected it. We could go complete berserk, like g4. And threatening takes g5. Actually, we could, huh? So let's go provocative before knight escapes. We're trying to apply the max pressure. Take it with pawn. The north remembers. Oh, yeah, I have lost a life a few times. What game are you talking about? I'll play him multiple times. I think we gotta defend this guy because now the bishop is attacking. If I takes g5, bishop e7, I'm not sure are we accomplishing it exactly. Oh, was I in one of his videos recently or something? Max pressure, max lunge attack. That is not wrong. One of my recommendations in my opening course is the max lunge attack. So, you're not wrong, my friend. Great minds think alike. Let's move our rook to defend the pawn so we can march our h1. Technically, we could have gone it anyways, I think. Do we take, go g5, do we go g5 immediately? He did all these operations to move the knight back. Okay, I think we wanna keep things open. So, oh man, time. What am I doing? As always, I'm chilling. Forgetting about stuff. That was not a very good move. Sure was not a very good move. The guy was hanging. Oh. Well, are we cooked here? Ah. Yeah. Okay, we can rematch Alafur. Alexei Fortuna. Okay, Alexei doesn't want to play. Alexin, Alex Yamsia, and GMU Gamer. What's up? What's up, guys? What are we thinking of the World Cup? How we feel? We're liking matchups? Are we looking forward to bro aborted the game? Come on, brother. Why would you abort it? Dubo? Dubo for the win with draws? Nah. So what? You think he's gonna... Let's go c5. Strike them from the side. How should we do this? D5, I guess? Jospam? We all want to see Jospam win? Fair, fair, fair. It's hard not to root for Jospam. Man, I think the man that is very much not talked enough is a Lebon. People forget, man. Lebon is a beast, an absolute beast. Former winner of the World Cup. He knows what it takes already. What it takes to win. Dubo or Prague, who's winning? That's going to be a good matchup, man. That is going to be exciting game of playoffs to see. What do you guys think? Man, Dubo is a good blitz player, but I think Prague has an advantage in rapid, but it's going to be interesting to see his opening choices. he's able to avoid the theory, then I think he's the favorite. But Dubo's been out there, you know. He's seconded Magnus, so he knows a thing or two about the preparation. Check. Oh, Octopus, you are from Vietnam. Yeah, man. That is fair. The Kwang is also very under, I mean, not talked enough. He is very strong. What do we do here though? Okay, we're in this position, but how do we make progress? We kick the bishop. I think we have to stand, or try to stand active. D6, he's stopped knight c4. Can we get around this one somehow? Do we want to take on f3? Is that a thing? Bishop e2. Knight e2, that's a nice move there. Not sure about that. Make it draw? No way. No way. Damn. He did repeat the moves. I thought he was going for the win. Okay, let's switch it up to e4. We haven't played e4 today. t5, what is this? Elephant? Elephant gambit? We take here, right? I actually don't know how to play against an elephant gambit. How do we play against an elephant? Do we take here? Okay, let's see. I'll have to see it to believe it. Maybe we could have gone d4 actually. Do we allow it to capture us, or we go here? That's a very strange move, isn't it? Would it be safe to say something has gone wrong here? I think that would be pretty safe to say. Could go d5 first. Takes. And we have this deadly pin. Takes. And then play f6 or something. Yeah, I think that makes more sense. Let's keep it simple, huh? Bishop g5. You know what? I'm gonna do this. Queen b5. Queen. No, you trade. Queen e5 maybe. Actually. We're gonna go for the c7 pawn, and I'm not sure. I mean, we're threatening the g7 pawn for sure. I mean, being up 2 pawns here and feels like we misplayed it, right? It's a little strange, but okay, let's try maneuver a little. Bishop c4 was a good point. Okay, that's a lot of pawns, isn't it? And you can't take here because of rook d1. You have to be able to convert 3 extra pawns. Let's get king involved. Okay, we'll have to give one of them. Which pawn are we giving up? So I go till here. None of them? I would be such a... Ah, that's what you wanted. Oh, man. Okay, not doing good here. Huh? What? Oh, okay, h3. Ah, we never had a chance, huh? Man, that was intense. Another draw? We made 2 draws. That elf. Have I heard of book recognizing? I use that book extremely heavily in my teachings. Like, I use it a lot. and have been using for a few years now. So I know most exercises pretty much. What about it? Let's go back. Play h5. Actually h5, not sure it was necessary. King f2. Really, brother? Let's trade. Let's trade bishops. I can go d5 or just move the queen away. Ah, he wants to take and go queen here. It's good stuff. I don't know why do we feel the need to walk the kings to d7, but too late now. We're doing it. Trade of queens might be useful. Alright, bro. We're not missing another 3 extra pawns. Let's do this. It's not that easy though. Somehow 3 pawns have been dwindled to only. What do I have now? Extra 1 pawn? Is that even a thing? I thought he was gonna. It's very. Huh? Really? I'm gonna go crazy if this is also a draw. Oh my god. I'm gonna get flogged. Okay. This gotta be. This has to be some kind of joke. Another draw? 3 like. Alex, it's 1 class that is free, my friend. And then I have my community group. Okay, so there is no catch. I know it sounds crazy, actually. E5. What is happening here? Can we take this? Is that a mouse slip? Yeah, it's 30 minutes consultation basically, where we just review one of your games basically. And then we try to make a study plan together. Considering what I think they're struggling with. Man, this guy does not care about the material. He's like sacrificing everything left and right. As they say, this guy does not okay, I guess we'll defend it. I was trying to give the pawn up so I could open the center, but he's not taking it, so I guess we'll defend. We shall defend it. Okay, let's try open. So you're gonna open it up? Open that file. I'm assuming H4. I was thinking we go back. H3, okay, that makes sense. Actually. Is it? We go G3. We should G3, I think makes more sense, no? Sure, I can take this. We're not getting flogged again. Alright? That's the goal. Bro, this is not that easy anymore actually. How did I mess this up again? You cannot be serious. Bruh. Bruh. Okay. I thought Queen F3 was the trouble. He didn't play Queen F3. I mean, if we don't win this again, I'm going to be very disappointed. I don't know how to express it in other words, but I'm just going to be very disappointed. Bruh, no way. Okay, I gotta lock in. Okay, let's push the pawn actually. You can take that pawn, right? Huh? Oh my god! Oh my god, I forgot. What? What? No way. I thought he was trying to trick me, you know? Like, catch me on the pre-move. Wow, what a setup. I'm taken out of words. I am taken out of words, bro. I'm speechless. What just happened? So I guess I just... I gotta add and see who this guy is. That's insane, bro. So I guess I should push the pawn. I think d7 is winning, right? Probably. Yeah, that's winning. I assumed so because I think you can go here, but then don't I go here and then rook? Oh no way! Or rook c5, then king goes back to g4. This is actually hilarious. So it's not winning. Bro, this is a study. Literally, we just created a study. Isn't that a crazy sequence? What's up, 11th? I know, man. It's brutal. It's brutal. Chess is brutal like that. You play like all the good moves, one mistake, boom. That's some wild turn of events. Man, I need some water. I don't know how. Damn. I'm choking on the water. Very cheeky, for sure. All right. What's up, everyone on YouTube? I see a lot of new faces, which I'm very happy about. I am Zura, y'all. Yeah, Alex, earlier on I was not able to respond, but yeah, hop on my school group, and I have instructions there how to. It's pretty straightforward. Rook check, then king goes back. That's the point. And then when we go here, the king can go back to g4. So even though we can defend technically this pawn, rook is gonna check us, then we're gonna move the king away. And then probably like they take this pawn. So We're not gonna be able to make with our king all the way to e7. Black king is gonna block us. So technically this is a draw. But alright, I mean, there are so many ways, man. Yeah, king h3 actually, just don't allow all these tricks. King h3 and then push the pawn. Move the rook and then push the pawn. Allowing actually king g4 here and those checks, especially with little time, was not very practical, I think. So yeah, back to Alex, what I was saying, man. You can join in, and I actually also have classes. I've been building classes for beginners. Okay, and it is all free at the moment. I have it split in mixed martial arts kind of belt system, and I do lessons like white belt, green belt, purple belt, and brown belt. Every 500 points, 0 to 500, then 500, 1,000, 1,000 to 1,500, 1,500 to 2,000. Okay, and I've been working on those actively, actually. So there's more value for like at probably first 2 levels right now, but I'm adding classes regularly, multiple times a week on those last 2 levels too, like purple belt and brown belt. Man, black belt is kind of like title territory, I think, already. Oh yeah, David, I don't know, yeah, if black belt, well, I think above brown belt is the black belt, right? That is a title territory. Basically, I think if you cross 22, you have succeeded in being 1% of from all the chess players. So I think that's from there on, it is up to you. Oh, you wanted to do that on chess, you mean? Or you wanted yeah, no, this is not the this is not my idea, actually. You should check out chessedu.org. They actually have the curriculum, and the first one to introduce this was like Bruce Pandolfini, the legendary coach from US. He's been coach of Caruana and was part of the Search Bobby Fischer crew. Yeah, Bruce is going in Hall of Fame, Chess Hall of Fame. Very well deserved, man. Alright, I'm gonna jump back in the games, but I'm gonna save some of this for sure. Man, this was some crazy games. We literally created the study in a live game. This guy is a legend, actually. Eric Lobron, legend of German chess. He's a German grandmaster. Maybe I should have take with the knight, actually. I like to take there with the knight. Originally, I'm from Georgia, now residing in Dallas, Texas. Hey, thank you for, what is that? 11 potatoes? Oh, 11, actually yesterday was 11-11. What did you do? And in Texas, actually, people are saying, not in my exact area, but people are saying there are northern lights. Which is kind of crazy, yeah? Northern lights in Texas. Alright. Now what? We would love to push these pawns, but that's not looking very probable, is it? Let's play a safe move. Defend the pawn on d5. Wait, what? There's no voice? Ah, you mean like voice activation kind of thing? Bro, my camera was cut off all this time. What you guys doing? Shouldn't you tell me? Okay, I'm taking a lot of time. So let's get a little more comfortable. B4. I was expecting something like that. Okay, I guess we have. He takes the queen. I goofed. So let's try create sense of some initiative here if we can. Maybe attack a few of his pawns. We could also double up on the next move if possible. I'm assuming he's gonna play rook c4. No? He's not gonna play rook c4? I guess he's gonna take here and he has bishop f1. Going to be I think that's what he's going for. Probably slightly worse in that position. Let's do this. How do we want to do this? G6 or H6? I think G6, right? Yeah, G. Let's go G6. Okay. Why did I take with the pawn, actually? The whole idea was to take with the knight. I confused myself a little there. Uh-oh. Wow, he's trying to checkmate me here with 96. Cannot allow you this, I'm afraid. I was trying to stop that and I still blundered it. Oh! I could have tricked him with the knight check on e3, I think. But alright, draw was a fair draw was a fair result out of this craziness. I think we were down for the most part of the game. So we do not have a lot to complain. Man, I know what is going on. I literally never had this many draws. Okay, we were losing, obviously. I mean, I don't think there was a need to take a look at the game review. I know for sure that I was in a lot of trouble there. Somehow I misplayed here. I'm not sure if... I think I'm down a few tempos now. e3 we take, then we'll queen b3. How we do this? Should we park? Like maybe take here, I was thinking, and go here. King f2, okay, that makes a lot of sense. That, no, that drops this pawn. So let's try it this way. Should have included the check actually to force the king back, because right now I think rook is gonna move away at king g1, and basically king has made an artificial castle. If we don't take, then this pawn is hanging on d4, so I think we should take. And maybe let's go f6, try to open the f file before king runs away all the way. Run away all the way. Okay, at least we got something out of it, because now if he plays queen e4, I think we can take, and then knight g4 was a fork. Alright. I guess rook, right? Probably. Queen f6. This looks wrong. Because now we're gonna threaten rook f1. Uh-oh. Did we get tricked? He wants to play knight e4 if I play rook f2. Okay, I guess I'll just go to f3. f2 was clearly not the right call. Ah, that one hangs this. Or the rook. We take with the rook and then bring here. Isn't that a mate? It's h4, I guess. Can we complicate this again? My conversion today is not at the very high level. I'm just gonna say that. thought you would take this one. Okay, check. And let's go for the pawns, I guess. Maybe we should have gone for this pawn actually. He's not thinking of taking this pawn, is he? I think my pawns are going to be faster here. Good try, my friend, good try. Whew! Finally! We get a win! Let's go! Bro. After what, like 5 draws in the last, like 5 games? Was that 5 or, yeah, 5 draws, right? We'll take it, even though we're at the. How many seconds is that? That's really low, bro. That is really low. Why didn't you tell me if my camera was off? Okay. W's. Oh, you did? You did? Okay, I guess. I was just saying in general. Alright, let's go back for 2800. So, look for some. Man, my speaker or headset died, so I'm without music for a little bit. Let me know if some of the musics are crazy. How is the music selection? I just had just beats. 2800, let's go. Okay, now we are aiming at that knight. The knight has a target on his back. Boom. Some of those things that feels weirdly satisfying, you know, is I think taking the knight on c3 for all the Sicilian players who can relate to this. Guys, W's in the chat if you can relate. No? That feels good. Okay, knight g4. Not for real. G5. Whatever. try to bring the rook over. You know what? Let's do the rook here. Threaten g5 to trap the queen, create the illusion. He actually allowed it. I thought for sure he was gonna go h4. That's interesting. Okay, g4 now. Queen. Okay, queen is gonna go back most likely. What are we doing on the other side of the board? That's the question. No. Let's just walk on the other side. I don't know. I don't know what we're doing. Exactly. I just walked my king to safety, supposedly. Nah, this knight actually on f4 is not doing that much. So I'm gonna bring it back. A little bit of... I faked my opponent, you know? Pump fake. It's like, oh, you thought I was going that way? This rook is in a pretty awkward spot, if you ask me. Let's bring the other one. What is he aiming at here? A trouble. Something is gonna get captured on the next move here. Most likely it's going to be this c3 pawn. Really? Okay, time. Let's control, keep track of time. Okay, how are we cashing in on this? Oh no. No, I don't want to trade. Oh my god, what did I just do? That's insane. They just blundered a full queen. Oh my. Oh my. Don't judge, okay? This was not the brightest moment of my life. But hey, you get the W. That was that was no shame in the game. That That was a little bit of no shame in the game situation. There we go. My FIDE is about 24 something. If it's my opponent watching, I'm sorry, my friend. Okay, don't take this personal, I hope. Can I please fix the view? Oh man. Oh my god. This whole time? On Twitch too? Bro, what is wrong with me today? I've been very sloppy. Karokan! My kryptonite. I don't like Karokan. And I actually started as a Karokan player. I got to myself 2200, like 2250 probably with Karokan. But now it's oh, knight d7. I thought I can defend here, no? Is this a thing? I'm a notorious pawn grubber. In case you didn't know. Try to make the best out of it here, but it's already not looking very good. I think, what's that thing here? We go here, right? Still gotta be some sort of theoretical discussion. Alright. We castle, you castle. Everyone castles, everyone's happy. Casa mi casa. Bishop a6, okay. Knight f3. Or a4 first. Knight f3. You shall take it. He doesn't want to take it, okay? Because if he took, then knight takes, and then knight d6 would come with a check, and king would be stuck in the center. No castling for you, my friends. Hey, Bebak, what's up? Who is this? Bebak. Who is this? Who is this? Whew. Looking very appetizing. What do you guys say? Knight takes e6, knight takes e6. Okay, that is our chance, isn't it? But do you want to take on f6 first? Ashwin! We did want to take on f6 first. I got too excited. Alright. Ashwin, how you been, man? It's been 2 years. I know, that's been a long time. Okay, we're gonna take. So maybe bring or try to bring the rook. So d7. Actually, we do have some counterplay here. I'm gonna go knight here. I mean rook, not knight. Excuse me. Knight h3 check, I think. Knight c5 is a threat. So what do we do about it? Is queen trade a crazy suggestion? I think with a little time, I'm more likely to get mated than my opponent. Okay, take your time, my friend. I do not mind that. It's a good move. Damn it. It's a very good move. Cooked. Let's go for c4 pawn. Am I too greedy here? Oof. e5. What a move. What a nice move. That's a nice move. The king side here is very exposed. Okay, we got at least rid of this light squared bishop, but far from the danger. How we feel about one, two? We have 6 pawns. If we take here, we're gonna have 3 pawns. But the thing is, if we don't, queen g4, man, that looks scary. Okay. Okay, let's close our eyes and hope for the best. This king g7. Very simple approach, I gotta give it to my opponent. Simple and straightforward. Ah, look. Oh. Don't we have here some? How many pounds is that at the moment? 3? 3 pounds. 95. What are you doing? What are you doing? Bro, the pound promoted. Went a little too far. Ah, I can't take the pound. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, let's switch. Ah, I forgot. I said like let's switch it up. I forgot the last time I also played this. Unacceptable. Okay. I think it should be a relatively calmer game compared to other games. Oops, I was gonna throw it here, that was a little too much. Okay, let's trade some pieces. Let's trade them all. Oh. Okay, he's hitting this. You know what? Mr. Azat. I was not familiar with your game. Okay. Mr. Mohammed Azat. From Egypt. Can't lose the third game, bro. We gotta get it together. But then he's gonna go back. So it was a bunch of back and forth. What's that about, bro? You cannot be serious about all that. I think my strategy right now should be to just play faster. That's your best chance, my friend. Just play faster. Something here, supposedly. Go to A8. That's where you belong. Gotcha. I left my queen on D3 for that reason. Gotcha, my friend. Okay, no. This has to be. This has to be a win, right? Those sounds from outside? Okay, Mr. Ezet is currently playing. Those are some... What's up, If? If, how are you doing, man? Up early? Or what's going on? Chess Amazon for the raid. Thank you very much. Nice to meet you. Zura over here. How you guys doing? Hope you had a good stream. Thanks for joining in and bringing your people over. What did you guys do? I am Georgian. I am Georgian, that's right, originally. Okay, 11 is asking me, if you can't stand Caro with white, why not second move c4 and live in a more queen spawn world? I do. I do. For a big part of my repertoire is d4, c4, and knight f3 and those ready positions. Or are you talking about e4, c6, c4? Is that what you're saying? Or you're saying first move c4 or like d4, c4? Let me close the door because I'm hearing like sounds. Okay. All right, we're back. Definitely one of the coolest places on earth, named after a guy named George. Oh, you're talking about C4 in Caro. I see. E4, C6, C4. Well, it's a reasonable move. A little too sharp. Not my cup of tea, kinda. I think I'm more of a advanced Caro kind guy. I objectively believe that advanced Caro is the most testing, most critical, so to say. Oh, my window was open here. That's why it was loud. Man, I could hear sounds outside, and I'm like, is it that windy? Doesn't it transpose to panel, kinda? So you're talking about this, right? Let's turn this off, yeah. You're talking about here, here, here. No, you're talking about going C4 here, D5, and then takes going D4. Then it does transpose to panel now. I mean, don't get me wrong, this is also not bad. Ви вслепую умеете играть? Что такое вслепую? Я давно на русском не разговаривал. Okay. Let's take a pause from music for a second. Oh, blindfolded. I see. Blindfolded. That's what you mean. Okay. Я не помню, что такое вслепую. Да. I think the most I've played blindfold is probably like three boards or 4 boards at the same time. Let's go E4. Caro-Kann. I mean the French. Man, people just like solid pawn structures. They do. We take here? Oh. No, bishop d3 and we take on f5. Oh, they don't. They go to g6. Alright, if we go to g6, I think it's safe to... probably go here. Then what though? We go b4? Do we go b4 here? Or do we just continue development? Like, nothing happened. You know, like, rook e1, knight f1. Actually, I'm not sure if bishop e3 was necessary. It just gives the position that sense of unity, but I'm not sure it's objectively a useful move. You know what I'm talking about? And now my knight is stuck to nothing land. I guess, okay, that was good. I'm glad to trade it. I could try set up the battery on this diagonal, but bishop e8, bishop g6 is gonna meet me in my face. So let's go queen c2. h3. Now it's a different story. Now we could regroup, I think. Now we could think of those things. Because you do not have a safe shelter on this square. Really? You don't mind this? I think he is planning to get on the run. A king f7, king e7. Okay, this pawn is hanging. We start with a check, then we take this guy. Rook h8, knight g5 here, queen g7, king e8, queen takes the rook. So that doesn't work. Queen b2. Check, and then we want to take there. King is going to get on the run. It is pretty much guaranteed. Knight e5. Ah, this guy is hanging. Nope, no knight e5. What if here? Okay, let's start with this. Then go here. If we take on, never mind, it's this guy is hanging. Let's play a rook to b1, attack the queen, and make sure our rook on a1 is not hanging. Check. Man. Oh my. Oh my. Oh. Very confusing. Very confusing position, isn't it? Oh my god. Blundered a queen. Just queen f7. Just queen f7, bro. It's that was +5 for whites. Aman to Elo. What's up? Let's go b6 or what are we going? Yeah, let's go b6. Queen's Indian. Classic. Let's play some classics. You know what? Let's trade it. I don't know why. but let's do it. Let's do it. Play like a true classic. Feeling like the World Championship match. Let's take here. So take with... What? He takes with a pawn. Why exactly? Huh. He can't take back, actually. I have a check. And then I take the bishop. Double attack out of nowhere. What's up, Seed? What's up, Rage Queer? What's up, YouTube? YouTube? Do we feel like swinging the rook across the 5th rank? That's what I'm thinking right now. Or do we play a modest looking rook to d8? Yeah. Confident in our advantage. So we go here, they go there. We're gonna win at least something. I think, like, check. If we attack that pawn, king goes here, rook d5. Is that game on? How are they gonna stop it? Check. Check. No way, bro. No way. Maybe we go this pawn. Queen e2. Wow. Hold on a second here. Let us take. So bishop c6. Oh my god. Oh my god. I messed this up, man. He's not taking. Another draw, man. Another draw. Krishna, help the men out, man. Then I just started streaming and stuff, you know. But let's get that going. But I appreciate the sentiment from you, my friend. Where, so after b5, how do we just take there on f8? I mean f1. No, this is not good. I figured this was not good apparently, because b5 was a very smart move. He fixed my pawn, like 2 pawns on the queen side. Apparently I got a queen here, so he doesn't play f3. Okay, what if he plays h3? So knight f3 here. Knight d2, king g1. I go knight h4. No, he's gotta go back. Then queen d5. And then I'm eventually gonna win this pawn. I bet a lot of c6 players, like Caro-Kann players, it's not cozy for them anymore. Some, but I don't know. When I played Caro-Kann myself, I don't think I hated Panov. Panov was... Brian Doyle, Queen H4 where? Blaze and trade. Join my school group, man. If you're just getting started, I literally just finished a step-by-step structured lessons to take you from 0 to 500. Okay? Click. Where is my... school group link? Like right there. That literally has everything to get you up and running. Okay, like basics, teach you basics. And prepare you for what is to come. And then I'm now working on 500 to 1,000 and simultaneously 1,000 to 1,500. Krishna. Okay. Yes. So I have added 3 lessons so far, or 2 lessons I think so far, for that range, from 1,000 to 1,500. That is going to be a purple belt, and I'm adding about 2 a week. Okay, so the goal is I'm building the full structured lessons from basically like to go from 0 to 1,500 and plus. Any puzzle books that have big board vision like that AI puzzle from the last time? with the queen area, because I feel like those puzzles are quite beneficial to tactical vision. Big board vision? I'm not sure. What do you mean by big board vision, man? Like, what exercises would you do about the to improve your board vision? Is that the question? 투기나 카르톨라 트위트래. No. E for A6, D for G6, really? 11. You're gonna... That's what you're gonna get me into? Is that really what you're gonna get me into? What is a retro hip hop? Let's see. I was wondering if this is working. Alright, let's go back. 2800 grind. Or should I play some rapid? Hey, Andrew, you're up. You're up. Good morning, man. There we go, bishop. Where? Weird position. I guess we want to go d5, I mean e5 probably, right? Or maybe we just trade knights? I'm not sure. I think I misplayed this. $11. $11 is a pretty good money. Yeah. Let's make this weird a little, huh? Shall we? Let's do it. Is he gonna? I think he's gonna play bishop b5. Then I'm gonna go castle. Oh, b4, really? I didn't see that one coming. Poke. Alright, so now this feels, something feels off here. This one, this one, this one. There are too many things hanging there, no? So weird. Let's spice it up. Ah, bishop g6, man. I'm not seeing a lot of things. I completely forgot bishop check here. And that would be a disaster. So I'm kind of cooked here. Oof. Oof. He's getting fancy with it. Oh, I see, I see. No worries, no worries. No worries, Diamonds. Man. I feel like I'm gonna transition to more like lessons, probably recorded lessons. Okay. I hope I was on mute, right? Hey, 11th, thank you. Thank you for the gifted sub. 6 to 9? I see, I see. Okay. Yeah, don't you worry, man. But whatever the classes I'm gonna have, like right now, I've been recording lessons for those. You know, so you can review those. Man, we started well, but what happened? We got beat up on beat up. Okay, I've been notified that the dinner's in, so maybe I'll play few, maybe 5-minute game, 5-minute games. Who wants to play? Let's play viewers. I'll play viewers on both. Both YouTube and Twitch, if there are people that want to play. Unrated 5-minute game we can play, and maybe I'll play 3 games. Giansh Solanki. Hey, what's up, man? Alright, so you can challenge me with the link challenge. Hey, let's go. knew each other in France. Let's go. Let's go, David. Alright. Let me see what you play against e5. I'm curious. Should b5. Okay, we'll go a6. Maybe knight f6 to attack your center pawn. Okay. Let's play bishop e7 first. Actually, the main line. Now, the point is, if they take here, the e4 pawn is going to be hanging at the end. Okay, he plays c3. We could actually take on e4 here. Rook e1 is the main move. But he may want to go d4. This is called something else. I think the Morphy defense. So let's try to deflect that. We'll play b5. Then I'll play d6 to secure the center and keep it nice and easy. Captures. Now a4 was a good move. Oh, a4, a5. I'm not sure about a5, but let's see. Okay, d4. Now white is striking in the center here. Usually h3 is more common early on, so then the d4 there is no pressure. Now what if we take there on f3? Takes with the queen, but now we take the pawn in the center. So I'm assuming that's a pawn sacrifice from white. So captures, knight takes. If doesn't capture, then probably we'll try to go rook e8, bishop f8. I'm not sure if I want to capture myself, because that's gonna allow knight to come out with a tempo. Maybe we could try knight e5, in fact, because we're gonna switch hands. And what I mean by that is we're gonna try to attack the e4 pawn now instead. Okay, I like that. It brings the discomfort in white's play, I think. Queen g3, we have knight e4, that's the entire point. If queen e2, okay, that makes a lot of sense. I was thinking of going d3, but I just noticed queen e3, maybe f4 to... But you know what, I'll go d3 anyways. And my point is, if queen moves away, I want to go c5. And look at those pawns. Let's go c4. Okay. Immediately that this knight is hanging. Honestly, it would probably be, we would not be worse even if we went c4 right now. But we also can move the knight away somewhere. And then if it takes on d3, we can go c4 afterwards, winning the piece, forking it. So he can take the pawn anyways. Question is, where do we want to move the knight? Do we want to go c6? Knight c6, queen takes d3. Yeah, maybe attack this pawn. Bishop. Oh, I goofed. I should have gone to d7. I forgot about this. That's a good point. That's a good point, man. That's a good one. Because it attacks my knight right now. When I move the knight away, then takes the pawn, and then I don't have that beautiful center or beautiful pawn chain, I guess. What about knight b4? We could take pawn and just be an extra pawn here, but knight b4 looks also interesting. If pawn takes, we have bishop d4, pin. If bishop moves back, what are we gonna do then? It just looks too good to pass on. Okay, knight b4 just looks too attractive. takes, then yeah. So wait, what? What? You make queen? David, you thought you thought I sacrificed? You thought I sacrificed a knight because I wanted to go c4? But that was a good move though. I liked what you did there with the bishop takes f6 and then bishop d5. You were starting to get emotional. No, yeah, I know the feeling. I know the feeling, but it's not good for our chest. But I've been there, obviously, many times myself. Bishop d5 was kind of brilliant idea, actually. Yes. Let's hit the game review. Oh wow! I had a brilliancy. Which one of my move was brilliant? What's up, agility? Agilitical. 11 was in line next, and then I'll play you, okay? But let's review a little bit of this here. What happened? So you played this Morphe line, or did you mix up the c3 with rook e1? Because rook e1 is the main move here. Yeah. Actually, David, man, playing on the opponent's clock is not a good idea. Let me tell you the story from this weekend. This past weekend, I played an over-the-board tournament. Well, actually, I should record the video for that tournament. So I played over-the-board tournament, 60 plus 10 seconds. 60 minutes plus 10 seconds. Okay, no, actually, it was 60 minutes plus 10-second delay. There was no increment, delay. And in the last round, I was 2 out of 3. In the last round, I played Rachel Lee, who is a FIDE master, local girl. I think around like 15, 16 years old. And she is rated about 2400 USCF, 2300 FIDE or so. At one point in the game, it was a messy position. It was probably slightly worse. And I got low on time, like 33 seconds. 33 seconds. My opponent had close to 10 minutes, like 8 minutes and something, like close to 9 minutes actually. Yeah, very decent, very sharp. This girl is literally one of the top females in the country. Okay, soon you'll be seeing her playing US championships, very likely. I'm actually surprised she hasn't been playing so far. She hasn't played so far the US championships, only juniors. But anyways, she started playing on my clock, man, and lost the game where I had 33 seconds versus her 9 minutes. I felt so bad for her, but I mean, what can I do? She blundered the pawn. She blundered the pawn and then got outplayed, but she seemingly could not preserve her emotions. Like, she got way too excited seeing my 33 seconds on the clock and started playing a lot poorly than she was before. and let me in the game. And I finished the game with 33 seconds. So I played on like that delay basically, rest of the game. But the lesson, or I guess takeaway out of this story is you should not play on the opponent's clock. Okay, you should never play on the opponent's clock. It's you have a better chance to actually think and pose as many problems as you can. That's your best bet. Okay, let's take a look. Let's take a look quickly here. What happened? Apparently, short castle d4, bishop g4 was inaccuracy. What? Why was that move inaccuracy? Okay, then I take there. Man, game review sometimes is like weird. I'm not gonna lie. Like, why was this move a mistake? What's the best move? What? Knight b4? No way. Eat pawn? What's up? Let's see. So this was good. Okay. I think you played this a little too fast here. Like this entire giving me a pawn. I think you could have done better here, and not to allow me to play d3. Okay. Most likely something like queen d3 maybe. If you're sacrificing a pawn here, you might as well have your knight come out with a tempo. You know, takes there and then jump to d5 or so. What happened here? Oh, knight b4 was a brilliant. I'm brilliancy farming out here. That's such a modern term, huh? Brilliancy farming. Collins, what's your rating, man? Okay, let's see. I have few games that I was going to play before my very tasty chicken gets cold. That was a brilliant move, yeah. That was a brilliant move. If it takes, I think bishop d4. I'm not sure. I'm not sure here. I think you should play. Okay, obviously not the CB, but instead of CB, apparently bishop back to b3. I'm not sure what I was gonna do on bishop b3. I think computer is gonna suggest. Let's see what it's gonna suggest. Computer is gonna suggest just chill. Play rook e8. Rook e8 is also brilliant. Look at that. That's the definition of brilliancy farming. Okay. You just put the knight where it can be captured, and if opponent cannot capture it, then just play other moves. You know what's the funny thing? You play, let's say, knight d2, right? Okay. Queen c7. Look at that. That's going to be another brilliancy. You play something else, right? Let's say you play bishop d1. Now, or okay, let's say you play like rook d1 for some reason. No. That's not what it is about. That's not what this is about. Okay, let's say G3. I just want to demonstrate the fact of brilliancy farming. What that means. Knight C6. No, that's not going to be brilliant. No, that's not what this is about. Brilliancy farming means that there's a piece hanging, but it cannot be captured. It's a sacrifice. Okay, you can get... I've had my student showing me game where he had 8 brilliancy, 8 in a row, and he was mad. I should have gotten 17. I was like, bro, what? I thought that was funny. All right, David, let's go. But that was a good game. I mean 11s. I meant to say 11s. That was a good game. Yeah, if you have like pieces hanging but cannot be captured, it gives you brilliant. I think it's a glitch with the algorithm. All right, 11s. Let's go. Of course, my man. Of course. Ooh, the center game. Takes. Okay. No, David, no, thank you as well for the game. Man, it's all mental, you know, it's all mental. You gotta, it's hard. When I play Magnus or Hikaru, I'm also like, I feel the same way. I get very emotional very easily, you know. But it's all mental. We gotta let it go. Anything can happen in a single game of chess. You know, any game, if you think about it. Like, if you're playing soccer, right? You wouldn't be playing soccer to, I don't know, just like lose, right? You would try to kick the ball, right? So the same way, you gotta keep trying or keep kicking the ball, no matter who is on the other side of the board. Right, yeah, knight goes to see. Yeah, this is Paulson. Something, or I know it's called center game, but okay, let's try to play logical chess. Finish the development, bring the did I say look? Bring the rook. Yeah, I've seen Magnus playing this actually. Weird stuff. There is a grandmaster from my area that plays this also, so I've actually looked into it. Grandmaster Brian Escalante. Okay, yes, I'll try to play as many of you as possible before I get yelled at. Before I get yelled. Food is getting cold. Okay, bishop e2. I thought the move was queen g3 here to put the pressure on the g file. So now I'm actually not sure what we're doing here. So because then bishop takes c3, and this bishop and queen would coordinate to target my g7 pawn. Now I think I can do a little more. So let's say takes. We can take on e4. Doesn't that win a pawn? We could also go d5. I actually like d5 here. What do you think? I think it's a little more active. We get the pin, we let the bishop out, we take control of the center. Yo, that's the group link. Join my group. It's still free. At the moment, I think I'm about to cross 100 users in my group. I'm pretty excited about that, actually. It's been what? About a little over a month that I started it. Maybe more than that, actually. It's been 2-3 months, probably. Okay, knight f3. I thought, okay, that's gonna be wrong because I think this is gonna allow something. I think queen had to be moved away from the center here. This queen belongs to the g file, I believe. Now, our opponent may have forgotten here that we could fork the queen and the knight. Usually, leaving the queen in the center here is not that great of an idea. I think this queen belongs to here. So we could take the pawn, but I think d4 makes a lot more sense to attack the queen. I'm assuming queen is probably going to try to move away, then we probably take, but we can just move the queen. Knight takes d4, okay. Let's try trade queens. Takes. Knight takes e4, knight takes e4, queen takes e4. It's a very tricky position. Not this, but in general, this center game, and when like queen e3 puts the queen on g3, it's a very tricky situation. You can go from nothing happening to suddenly you're getting mated real quick. But I don't think that is quite the case here. I think right now I am almost forcing to trade queens. Oh, not quite actually. Queen. I didn't see this. Keep an extra piece. Technically, actually, bishop takes b4, queen takes g3, takes knight. Oops. So yeah, I was thinking takes there, takes with the pawn, knight takes b4, bishop h7, king f8. Okay, let's take there and get the bishop out. With the tempo, I'm assuming the rook is going to take it. Now actually, the question is, whose king is safer? I think it's mine, after I bring the rook on the c file. Have I ever played against Levy? Yeah, I've played all of them. I've played Magnus, I've played Hikaru multiple times, I've played Magnus a few times. I've beaten Ali Reza, beaten Arjun. I've played against Levy many times, yeah. We're actually... And we have played each other way before, also before he... Before the COVID and before he... became internet chess teacher. Now we can do the discover check on c7 and win the queen. That would be an easiest win here probably, but I think rook d2 is going to be a checkmate because we're discover attacking the king. If it moves back, I think we can go queen c4. And if it goes in the corner, let's brilliancy farm a little. Good game. Good game, 11s. Man, I think you should move the queen away to the G file. Oh, I didn't have brilliance in this one. Okay, so center game, huh? This is a very tricky opening, okay? But instead of bishop e2, I think the main move is queen g3. Wait, is queen g3 the move here? Yeah, queen g3 is the move, I think. Okay, you need queen on this file, the G file. Yeah, and I think the trick is I can't take because then it's a checkmate. So I can't take on c3 and e4. I think this is a possibility. I remember looking into this. And then there's bishop d3, I believe. Or is it something else? Is it? Ah, it's bishop f4. Yeah, that's what it is. Well, let's say d6. And then bishop d3, and you actually got a nice compensation here. The rook has to move away, and suddenly you developed all your pieces here with tempos. And these bishops look menacing with knight and the queen. Toyfok on leashes when he was #1 ultra bullet, that doesn't count as a real Wow, so you're really good with the mouse speed, huh? Alright. Maybe I got a game. Who had the tournament tomorrow? Or this weekend? Let me play him. Didn't someone call in? Colin said they had the tournament. Over the board tournament this weekend. Colin, if you're still out there, you can send in the challenge. I like this music actually. Yes, you definitely create bad habits with bullet. So I tell my students not to play. All right, let's go. Genius goes d4. Okay, now f6 against this. I recommend just take the center. All right, Jobao London it is. I usually finish the development of my king side first. I have a link in the description, man. Call him. That you can literally just click. Right there. So yeah, Jobao London can be very tricky if you engage immediately on the queen side. But I'm not going to engage on the queen side. I'm going to finish the development on the king side first, and then start bringing the queen side up. Oh yeah, so you're biting the bullet. Double, huh? On third move c5, yeah, that's probably the most testing, but it also requires theoretical knowledge on your part. A lot of people play Java London nowadays. Let's go c5, try to trade our side pawn. Now b pawn is gonna get traded for the d pawn in 2 moves. Thanks for all the likes actually on YouTube, my guys. Met a lot of new faces today, so good to meet you all, and thank you for stopping by. There you go, Collins. I see your challenge after this. Alright, pawn takes there. Let's take back with the bishop. Get the bishop involved in the game. Yeah, a6 b5 line is also tough. Yeah. Matt, just Matt. What's up? Okay, now I want to go e5, so I can go like e5 d5 stuff. So how do we make that happen? Maybe rook here. Because I want to encourage bishop e5, then I can move the knight back to attack it. Okay, we can retreat it. And a bunch of new faces. I mean, a bunch of subs. If you're watching, make sure you're subscribed on YouTube. I'm talking about. Help the men out. Now if we go pawn to e4, bishop here, and then the center is gonna get blocked. e4. I don't know, rook c8, or do we just go queen d6? I'm gonna play queen d6 and then queen c6 to set up the battery on this diagonal, the long diagonal. Plus, we have another bishop. Supporting it by not allowing this f2 pawn to be moved. It just looks good. I'm not sure we're threatening anything with this move, but it just looks good. I was just thinking about that move actually. What do I do about it? I think I should just go back. That was a terrible move. Oh, I was trying to tempt them to play f3 so I could go to e3, but I forgot. They can also play h3 to kick the knight away. Great, and now I cannot go here because of bishop a4. I think my opponent might be my bro here. I'd be watching. You're supposed to mute the stream during the game, bro. He saw it. Oh my. This pawn is not hanging now. Knight is defending it, bro. What am I doing? What am I doing? Okay. We still have some compensation, but I'm not sure objectively if that is more than just compensation. However, our opponent is very low on time, so that should be actually very challenging to play this position with little time. Now we're gonna activate our knight. Do we takes? No. So we probably just take, queen takes. Nope. Knight g2 would be nice actually. So you know what, let's just move the rook away so I can threaten to take here. Takes. Check. Bishop mate. GG's. GG's. What's up, Andrew? What's up? Two Andrews together again. Yeah, I know, Gianch. Good game, man. If you didn't move the knight away from f4, I think you would be in a very reasonable position with up in exchange. Yeah, you see knight d3. You're +1 here. Chilling like a villain. How is the judo prep coming in? Oof. I'm a true brilliancy farmer today. If I were to post this clip, I would name it a brilliancy farmer. Look at those. I got so many brilliancies today. All right. I am very hungry, so I got one more game that I'm gonna play against Collins, my man, that has a tournament this weekend. All right, Collins, what do you think most your opponents play? Probably around 2000 level. What do most people play? What's your level? Probably C6. Let's see e5. I'm curious actually what he played on e5. I think e5 is... Which one is more common nowadays? e5 or c6? Oh, you wanted me to play Sicilian? Ah, bro. Too late. There's a little delay on the stream, I think. All right. You're going for Scotch. All right. Okay. This is the main line of Scotch. Very sharp. Okay, if like c4 bishop a6. Crushing hard on one of the fair lasses. I see you. I see you. I see you. Very nice. She a judoika? Man, did I misplay this? Bishop Bishop g5. Where do we move the queen now? That's going to be the question. Do we go b4, c3? Then what? Then we just park somewhere in nowhere land on b6. Start with a check. We were. Okay, how dangerous it is to go to b6? What do you think? Bishop f6 takes, knight takes, pawn takes, king e8. Let's test our man. Let's test our man and move it to nowhere man's land. Or no man's land, I guess it would. h5. I am getting uncomfortably uncomfortable. All right. I'm going for it. Oh, maybe I should have played bishop g7 actually. That was bad. I should have played bishop g7. I think I might be in trouble here. Let's see how Colin. That's too crazy, right? That's way too crazy. Yeah, that is way too crazy. Nah, I'm scared, bro. I need to bring pieces. I need to bring pieces into the game. Rook h3. My man's cooking. My man is cooking here. Look at that move. Look at that move. Beautiful. No. I'm actually giving respect. Bro, at the stop. Literally. The stop. Okay, C4 now. Okay. There are some targets. We could go queen d4 to target the rook. We could play bishop a6 to pin the queen. But this queen could just move away. I think it's after we take on a1. Yeah, I think I'm gonna put my head in the lion's den and go for the a1 rook. If I take there, then the b1 is also hanging. I don't know how bishop can get to f5 having this pawn on d7, and if you go there, there is going to be impassant, so actually forget about that. This bishop's going to be staying where it is for the time being. Cooking them tacos. It's a good one. All right, let's take it. Now what? Now what? How is white defending that? Okay, so clearly I can't take here because rook e3 is gonna pin me. So I was thinking I was gonna castle actually. Like nothing happened, you know? Nothing happened. Casual castle on move 18. It's all good. I could also take this guy. I'm a little scared of castling, not gonna lie though. But I think, oh my, now we're low on time. Coach does say the last stage of opening is castling, so. Okay, on that, now I thought I can take. I think that was a mistake, bishop c4, because now I moved the king away, so there is no more pin along the e file. So now actually if you play rook e3, queen takes g5. Oh, I think bro is panicking now, because now this bishop is hanging, this pawn is hanging. Hey, what's up? Vinicius? Is that how you pronounce it? Like Vinicius? I'm assuming Greek, my friend. Oh my god, my time, bro. My official rating is about oh my. Okay. I didn't realize Queen G6 was a mate. Oh my. Okay, I didn't realize I was low on time when time started ticking. I started panicking there for a second. I'm 2400, my friend. I'm 2420, a little over 2400 basically. I've been to 2490 at my peak. Tacos. Tacos worked. Good game, Colin. Man, that was a very interesting game, I gotta say. But I liked how you play this. This is actually pretty good, man. This was pretty good. So apparently, yeah, I figured I was gonna be worse here. My king looks extremely weak. Okay, apparently c4 was the blunder. The real blunder. You should play something like knight d2. But it looks like position is still not as clear as I thought it was. I thought actually I was in big trouble. Maybe I was thinking bishop f6? Ah, never mind. You just take and casually. King f7. Okay, so c4 was a blunder, and after c4 you're in trouble. This was your chance, man. This was your chance, Colin, actually. But okay, at this point we were both in scramble, so this was a blur. But this was your chance. Queen g6, you're mating me, man. But good game for sure. I see you like Scotch. Scotch is very, very sharp, and it's fun to play. Mellow Scotch. Yep. All right, everyone. I am very hungry, so I'll have to head off for the very late night dinner. And I can feel also being pretty tired. This was fun. Good energies today, huh? We got some good energies going here. Both on Twitch and on YouTube as well. So thank you all for stopping by. And make sure you are subbed to my YouTube. That's where I post mostly nowadays. And join my school group. Okay, join the cool kids gang. Okay, it is free still. We are about to cross 100 users, and I've been working a lot actually on lessons. Okay, structured lessons. I finished today 0 to 500, basically like white belt. You can take a look. I have videos, and then I have full files of all the things that I talk in the video with exercises for you to do exercise. So even if maybe you're a little above 500, okay, if you're like close to 1500, then that's probably not going to be very beneficial. But if you're close to 500, still getting the fundamentals, making sure the fundamentals are in good place is still going to be useful. And if you're good at it, then you can submit exercises pretty quickly. All right, so all of those for free at the moment, included in school. Okay, so I have the link in the description, so you can join from there. All right, that being said, thank you again for stopping by. Hope you have a good rest of your night if you are in Americas, and a good rest of your day if you are not in America. All right. Cheers. Andrew, good to see you. Both Andrews. And good luck with the tournament, man, if I don't talk to you before. Get them. And good luck on both fields, you know. All right, cheers, guys. You all take care.